Let's get it. Okay, praise the Most High, everybody. It's another grand day here in Charlotte, North Carolina, and I'm so glad to see it. I do hope everyone is well and that you're able to enjoy this day by getting out, getting some fresh air, some sunshine, if it's in your neck of the woods, and some exercise. We had some of that fair weather today, unfair weather. It's been raining the last couple of days. Praise the Most High. Last week we was so ecstatic for the warm weather we had. Praise the Most High. We did have a short idea we wanted to share today, and it's coming out of Peter, and I'll put the script in the description and in the recording as we go. But it says, always be ready to give a reason for your faith. Always be ready to give a reason for your faith. Or why? Somebody asks you, well, how can you believe in someone you can't see? Someone you can't touch physically? Praise the Most High. And the Most High just put that idea in my heart earlier about those that worship Him must worship Him in spirit and in truth. And that's done by the words that are coming out your mouth and your actions. See, your very actions are your worship, is your worship. Or we could say your actions are your worship. And, of course, your words. Basically, everything you do in the physical is your spiritual worship. Because what you're doing, you're living out what you're experiencing on the inside with the Most High. And it's a point that, like I've been saying of late, me and him have history. And it's a point of understanding that history and making that history real continuously. Like one text says, keep knocking, keep asking. And family, today I am going through some hard trials of my faith. And I would be remiss not to speak on it, because you may think old Robert always have good days, that old Robert don't have any kind of trials or tests. Because I do, when I speak on these recordings, speak, on the most part, try to speak into other people's lives from my experiences or from my victories through the experiences I go through. So now is a point in time that I'm speaking in a time that I'm going through something. And it's very hard. But I would not back up off my faith with the Most High. Me and him have history. And or the text that says, many are the afflictions of the righteous, but the Most High delivers us out of them all. So I must have the faith within myself that He's going to get me through this also. And as the text says, coming out like pure gold, or like silver tried in the fire. I think that's what it says. The Most High's word is like silver tried in the fire. But today's script is, always have a reason to give folks as an answer for why you believe in the Most High. And that's what I'm doing today. Even though I'm going through one of the hardest trials in my whole life, I will trust Him. You might say, well, why, Robert? Why would you trust Him? because he's been there for me my whole entire life, getting me in and out of mess, mostly of my own doing. However, as a text said that we read over here of late, you know, if you suffer for doing what's right, then the Most High will be praised and will get the glory out of it. So that's what we have to keep in mind, that at times it's not going to be all peachy and cream, with peaches and cream, like we've been saying of late, skipping through the daisies and tulips. No, there's going to come a time where you have to go through some things. And it's going to be a time that you have to lean in and depend on the Most High, which that is a time for me. However, it's not that I'm going to back down and go crawl into a hole and woe is me. No, I'm going to keep on getting out here doing my recordings like I'm supposed to, encouraging my brothers and sisters, because he is my source. He is the way. Pardon me. He is my truth and my life. And he can and will be the same for you. Pardon me. If you let him. See, that's the key to this walk and being able to have a testimony. It's simply continuing in relationship with the Most High. Continuing to listen to his voice and do what he tells us and asks us to do. See, when we can do that, then we'll start experiencing successes. And see, those victories are the reminder of the wise when folks ask you the questions. Well, why you serve the Most High like that? Because I love him and he's gotten me through so many things. He's proven himself to me. That's the word. That's my reason. He's proven himself over and over and over. And I must say, not just from the stroke, getting me through that. That was a big exclamation mark on my life with him getting me through that, because he basically saved my life. He told me something was about to happen. I went through it. He saved my life. And he got me on the other side over here telling about it. And see, those victories are the reminder of the wise when folks ask you the questions. Well, why you serve the Most High like that? Because I love him and he's gotten me through so many things. He's proven himself to me. That's the word. That's my reason. He's proven himself over and over and over. And I must say, not just from the stroke, getting me through that. That was a big exclamation mark on my life with him getting me through that, because he basically saved my life. He told me something was about to happen. I went through it. He saved my life. And he got me on the other side over here telling about it. Like I said, all praises to the Most High. I don't receive none of it. But I'm going to let that be my time. I just thought I'd come up here and share just a little bit of where I'm at today and my reason for my faith in the Most High. Even though I'm going through something tough. He's the reason. But I love y'all. Stay up, keep pushing forward in the right direction. Shalom.